I want you guys to know that I've really tried. I really did try. It just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I've built 5 years of my sound and my mixing techniques, mastering techniques, whatever you would have you, production techniques off of the backs of Slate digital plugins, along with some waves and some other plugins in my workflow. So my template just isn't the same without it.
No, God! No, God, please, no, no!
It's fine. It's fine. I can afford it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and review a plugin.
You know we gonna make it fresh.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay Fresh Beats, and today we are going to be reviewing the Meta Pitch plugin by Slate Digital today to see what the difference is with it and what the difference is without it. If I can live with it, if I can live without it. Can I put it in my template? Let's figure this out. So right here we have the Meta Pitch. The Meta Pitch is basically supposed to shift our sound. So it's basically the sound shifter that would be in Waves, but this would be a whole completely different animal here. So we can actually hear it and see the difference of it, but we're gonna walk through it. So here's some of the things that it can do. It can independently pitch and format your control. It can group instances together, just like it does in Meta Pitch, which we do need to go over and review. It has MIDI melodies, warmth width, low latency monitoring, high quality mixing, controls, large and compact views. This thing is different. So it looks like it has a saturation you can add to it, a widener you can add to it for stereo width, high pass and low pass filters, a mix knob, gain knob, low latency mode. This is crazy. I'm gonna open up my DAW and we're gonna actually look and see what this can do for us and what this can't do for us. Let's go. All right, so I have a session up and I actually want to just use the chorus. I have some auto-tune on some lead vocals already. All right, so we're gonna be working on the Groundhog Day vocals. I did it in a left, right, center situation. So if we start from right where it begins in my Slate Digital situation, I'm gonna go to Meta Pitch, open it up in a mono. Now let's see what this can do just for me wanting to do something with it. So here I want the left side to be up by 6 semitones, right? And then I want my right side to be down by 6 semitones. I want the width to be a little bit up, drive to be a little bit up. Let's do the same thing for the left side. And let's just see how this sounds. It's a Groundhog Day. Ooh. It's a Groundhog Day. Wait a minute. It's a Groundhog Day. That is, whoa. It just sounds natural. Ooh, let's see how that sounds within the context of the mix. Do it again, it's a Groundhog Day. Do it again, it's a Groundhog Day. Wait a minute. This is interesting. So let's also see some other stuff that was just me tinkering around with it for the first time. So apparently there's also some to where I can link the format controls as well, but I like the naturality of it. So let's go ahead and set this into group 1. All right. And I'm going to, just for some giggles, I'm going to put it in here and set this also into group 1. So instantly, as soon as I put it into group 1, whatever changes I make here can be made. Oh, this is interesting, because then it means that I can do a lot here. I'm definitely going to put this in my template. If you guys want me to make a template with you guys and show you exactly what my template breaks down, I might even have it as a to like sell But if you guys want me to break down my template and you guys actually get it, I definitely will go over that for you. I've been making templates for years, so I have no problem with doing that. Put it in the comment section if you want that. So yeah, that's all I have for meta pitch. Let's do a 2-in-1. So let's look at the Heatwave. The Heatwave is basically a free 1-knob saturation. They did it again with another free plugin. The first free plugin, of course, was Fresh Air. This is Heatwave. So this basically is supposed to give like a specific drive saturation, but it increases and modifies the saturation, EQ, and compression, all with 1 knob. You have an input, you have a clip, you have an output, and a bypass. So I recorded bass on this record. So I have a little small mix, a little bit of processing on it, not too much. And let's go ahead and add Heatwave. And I'm going to solo it so we can actually see what this is doing. So it looks really simple. It's kind of like the 1 knob in Waves. So let's go with Crispy and see. I'm just going to go through the presets and see what it does. So it's adding a little bit of oomph to it. Like, it's not adding any loudness or anything like that. It's just adding some oomph to it. So let's see if we can increase that just a little bit. Let's go to 50% and see how much oomph we get. So, okay. I see that. Let's see what mid presence does. So I'm getting a lot of mid-range in here instead of what I was having. So if I take that out, it was a little bit more subby. There was a whole lot more subby instances there. And so when I add the mid-presence, I'm getting more tone. So I can see a good use for this. Let's go ahead and put it on a vocal. So I did that for bass, because usually that's where I would put saturation in. Let's go ahead and go to a vocal and see if it's a better instance. So yeah, let's go back to Groundhog Day. And let's go to the main vocal here and put Heatwave on it. So this is the one that's right up in the center. Doesn't have any pitch on it. So let's hear. It's a Groundhog Day. It's a Groundhog Day. Wow. I don't know if you heard it, but I heard it. It did something to the vocal. So I'm going to do 2 on and 2 off. It's a Groundhog Day. It's a Groundhog Day. It's a Groundhog Day. It's a Groundhog Day. So it kind of adds like this kind of saturation that doesn't have to do with distortion, but it also adds like some more mid presence. I'm not getting the low end that I would normally get from a vocal. Let's go ahead and increase this all the way to 100 and see what it does. It's a Groundhog Day. It's a Groundhog Day. So that's more exaggerated. But if we have that as a, like, just bring that down to like 60, I can see how I can get some uses out of that. It's a Groundhog Day. It's a Groundhog Day. I can see me getting some uses out of that. So if I put that in the context of the mix, well, the context of everything. It's a Groundhog Day. It's a Groundhog Day. Now that's interesting. That is good here. So once again, it's your boy J Fresh Beats. Thank you so much for watching this video right here. This was something that it was kind of spur of the moment, but I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I have a sound. I've built my whole sound off of these plugins, and the fact that we got a free plugin and another meta pitch plugin is just amazing. So That was the review for that. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, whether you liked it or whether you don't liked it. Let's go ahead and sign out. Please leave a subscription because I know you guys want some more videos and I want to give those to you. Much love. Peace.